And welcome back to Zanpakuto Creation Series. Today's Zanpakuto Creation Series request comes to us from JRC, who asks, "What is the Zanpakuto of Roronoa?" I'm probably going to butcher his pronunciation of his name. Hold on. Zoro, One Piece. Give me 1 second here. Zoro, One Piece. It's Roronoa Zoro. Zoro. The swordsman of the Straw Hat, famous for his three-sword style. So I felt like this was another character. I did it previously with Batman, and it happens every once in a while, where the traits of a character you see within their respective medium, their personality type, or their abilities, or who they present themselves as, can translate over to a Zanpakuto. I feel that's actually very apt with Zoro. I feel that his Zanpakuto is not three swords in its sealed state. I feel that it's just a standard katana in its normal state. It's a standard melee type Zanpakuto. Um, and with a release strike thrice, which obviously 3 times. And the Shikai's name would be Three-Step Demon. Now, Three-Step Demon translates, and let me get my Japanese translator out here, to, if I'm not mistaken, this is actually shouldn't be right, but we'll find out in just a second here. Japanese English translator. So three. It is, well, Ichi-ni-san. It should be Ichi-ni. Yes, it should be sun. So three. Three. Oh, actually, three apparently is. That's not right. Ichi-ni-san-chi. That's what that should be translated to. Here I've got Mitsui, which is weird. So it should be sun. And then step is Sutepu. Let me see. Sutepu, and I'm going to guess Demon's going to be Sutepu Ukuma. No, it's not. It's Sutepu Demon. But Demon should just be Akuma, if I'm not right or mistaken. Yeah. So this is where, like, translating the names that don't quite work well, or don't quite work well, it doesn't quite work as effectively. It basically should be Sansepe Ukuma. That should be the Shikai's name. And then the Bankai's name is Demon Blurred Step. Now that one I think translated all right into, I believe, Boya Kada Sutepu no Okuma. That's where that fully came out. Now, what the spirit of the Zanpakuto would look like, I honestly think it's just kind of a slightly more Oni version of him, but with 3 arms, hence the 3-sword style. And when he releases his Zanpakuto, it is 3 katanas in 1. And it is also a Zanpakuto that very much it affects him physically. Kind of how a Kenpachi's does as well, where in his Bankai it drastically alters him physically, actually, like completely turns his body into something else. We see that we almost never see that with a Zanpakuto, which makes Kenpachi's very unique. Now, I don't think his Shikai does it. I think his Shikai just creates the 3 swords, and he has to wield them as he does. Fortunately, the Shikai's actual ability helps with that. And this is due to the fact that the Shikai's ability really isn't a very powerful ability, but it is a unique ability if you are a master swordsman. And what it is, first off, they're very powerful blades in and of their own right. But B, the swords actually are instinctually, like the swords on their own can move in tandem with each other. Basically they keep perfectly in balance with each other no matter how you're wielding them. If Zoro is wielding, like, has it in the crux of his neck, fine. If he's got it in his teeth, fine. If he's got it, like, stuck in his foot. As long as he's got a hold of his blades, he can move in perfect rhythm with his blades. Now, that doesn't seem like a very powerful ability. But the fact of the matter is, like, things like the creating gusts of wind, he can still do that with his Kido with a strong enough cut. Cutting down stronger individuals or stronger objects is still very well within his capabilities. So, I do believe it's a ability that can work for someone like Zoro, because Zoro is not an intellectual. He's not dumb. He just doesn't have a good sense of direction. He's not a strategist in traditional route. He doesn't have a very, beautiful backstory that would enforce a type of Keto or Elemental Zanpakuto at all. No, Zoro is, I think, a very melee guy. His Bankai, though, basically takes the form of, this is where it alters his body, where he grows 2 more sets of arms and 2 heads temporarily, creating that illusion you get in the actual series of him having 9 different swords. Except this, it's actually physical, and all of his abilities are multiplied twice over, basically. Actually, technically, they're multiplied 6 times over, but whatever. And again, it's all about moving in tandem. Think kind of like Nuotaro when he fought Kenpachi, except this guy has literally 9 different blades he can use. Granted, they're only swords instead of sides, but you get the point. The clear downside of this Zanpakuto, though, is the fact that it is not a Zanpakuto of any ability, really, beyond the fact that it is like they move perfectly in sync with each other. It is a Zanpakuto of basically of a pure swordsman, more or less. And even Kenpachi, who is a master swordsman, is not a pure swordsman. He's a barbarian and a brute to many extents. So that's why his Zanpakuto translates more into the sheer power and love of battle, whereas Zoro is a swordsman through and through. So for me, this would be the best descriptor of Roronoa Zoro's Zanpakuto. But that is just my opinion. What do you think? Do you agree or disagree? If you disagree, what do you think this Zanpakuto would look like? Let me know in the comments below. But until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know the review of it at some point. Hit that bell if you want to be notified. Thanks for watching. I'll see you folks next time.